Joey Bosa's ready to roll, bottom of the screen. 3rd and a half dozen. Burrow throws, tight space. Higgins can't pull it away. For the moment, they've credited that sack to Cam Taylor-Britt, but Trey, a huge part of that one. Herbert taking off again. Big run by Herbert for the first down and more. To the 45-yard line goes Justin Herbert before he's brought down by Geno Stone.
And run behind them, and they've been doing great ever since.
And there's the other one of them, 44 Matlock, stays into block. As Herbert has nothing open, now throws on the run. It's brought in by Ladd McConkey. The 29-yard line. Gain of 21. First down, and McConkey seems to be shaken up for the moment. First and 10 at the 29. Play action. In the middle is caught for the touchdown. Will Dissly.
It can tilt the field back away from Jamar Chase, and then really big things have a chance to happen.
The last 3 games with a quad injury. Burrow pressured, gonna go down. Tuli Tuipulotu on one side. 7-6, 1-point game. Evan McPherson the kick. And brought out by Darius Davis. Across the 20, past the one tackle, and a good returner was bumped out of bounds around the 30-yard line. Able to back up the strong performance on the offensive side. Herbert to work against them over the middle layer of the zone to Quentin Johnston. Right around midfield. My partner liked that catch for 21.
Trey Hendrickson came over more practically trying to talk to him, trying to fix the problem.
Yeah, they are frustrated, no doubt, Melissa. 3 guys keep Hendrickson out of the backfield. Herbert throws end zone! Touchdown! Johnston!
You know, I think he's ready to go, but they need a first down right here.
3rd and 4. Burrow in trouble. Goes down. It is Tuipulotu again. 2nd and 5. Will step up and take off in. A ton of room for Herbert. Throttles it down at the 30.
That's what we're seeing right now out of Justin Herbert.
Taylor-Britt on the side. Herbert throwing it to the side. And the speed of Darius Davis turns it into what looks like a kick return. 1-yard line snap here. 4th and goal. Turn and hand. Over the top is J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Chargers. 3rd and 3. Chargers brings 5. And Burrow is thrown down. So the Chargers from the 29. Herbert rocket caught again to the 5-yard line. Dissly, no timeouts. They'll run down and spike it. But we've seen it. USD, University of San Diego, where he got it all started. Rico's kick is another big one. Davis has a ton of space to return. Gets to the outside. Turns it upfield. And goes down at the 41-yard line. So that's 23 yards better than it would have been. Brown remains the back. He's got it. And the penetration from T.R. Tart.
And Cam Taylor-Britt, who's been under fire right down here.
And he's been on the bench. What a move by Dobbins to escape and get a first down out of nowhere. Looked like that was getting nothing. And J.K. Dobbins, as the ball is lobbed over the net back to Justin Herbert. On first down, double clutch, and his throw is a beauty caught at the 42-yard line. Here we go from the 16-yard line. Herbert taking a shot towards McConkey. Got this one at the 45-yard line. He's in the middle of the 3 receivers and the motion man now. Herbert, look out, he gets hit as he throws, and it's McConkey on cue at the 29-yard line and in field goal range. Matlock, the fullback, in front of J.K. Dobbins. Runs left. Dobbins takes off. Dobbins inside the 10. Dobbins to the end zone. In for the touchdown. And the Chargers take the lead.